welcome back to BP's Wrestling Corner. I'm your boy BP. This is your boy Skippy back for Monday Night Raw review. Man, a lot of shit's been going on there recently with the whole Saudi Arabia crap. A lot of downfall. I heard there was a meeting before Monday Night Raw took place. Maybe a few people spoke up. I'm hearing Randy Orton did, AJ Styles, Rusev, just a few people.
Yeah.
But not too much was said, I don't think. I don't know, but
they were given some kind of cover-up story from Vince.
Mechanical playing problem, which we know that's not true at all. That's a bunch of BS.
I would be upset too, honestly. Even if it was true, it was an airplane issue. I mean,
I'll still be upset about it too. I mean,
like, why couldn't they have been given a different plane and reboarded? Like, something just as fishy about the whole thing.
Don't get me wrong, though, because SmackDown was phenomenal. So
it probably was for the best as far as SmackDown goes, but
right.
For the wrestlers, I would be livid. I'd be calling up Cody Rhodes.
AEW.
No.
Yeah, but man. So who knows what's going to happen with that? I'm hearing next time they're going to be in Saudi Arabia is going to be sometime in February. Already talking about going back to Saudi Arabia for some odd reason.
And apparently a new deal between Vince and
the Prince,
the government there. Yeah. So they're going to more money, more shows, and honestly, I am just sick of it.
Yeah, I don't really care too much about the whole Saudi thing right now. I mean, I don't know
who's going to go.
Yeah.
Let's ask. I mean, honestly, with your top stars saying, "Hey, this is bullshit,"
especially
this is bullshit.
What just recently happened, who's really going to want to go now? You're right. No.
And the other rumor I read, Randy Orton re-signed.
Yeah, there you go. Randy Orton re-signed, so he's not going to AEW. He's trolling people on on social media saying that he's going to AEW. Just messing around. We all know Randy Orton's WWE through and through. He's not
Maybe
going
he
nowhere.
wasn't messing around. Maybe that was a negotiation tactic. Like, hey, Vince, look, this is the schedule they're offering me.
Right.
And you want this.
Maybe, but
why would I stick around for that?
But then again, Brock Lesnar, he talks a lot of shit too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
that comes out of his mouth is shit. So.
Right. But speaking of Brock Lesnar, man, that's how the show started off. Monday Night Raw. It started off with Brock Lesnar coming out there looking for Rey Mysterio, and he put D.L. Madden to the table.
Yeah.
F5, looking for Rey Mysterio. After he destroyed about a few people backstage, he put D.L. Madden to the table, and then Rey Mysterio came out with a pipe or a bat.
I think it was supposed to be a baseball bat.
Baseball bat or a pipe or something. And he took out Brock's legs, man. So, Brock's got a hurt will right now, so we're going to see what happens. So, yeah.
Laid him out with his own belt, too.
Yeah. Put him down the ramp. So, you guys know that's going to be a match at Survivor Series. Brock Lesnar defended the WWE Championship against Rey Mysterio.
I'm pissed off. That match did not. I mean, put that on Raw. Let Rey get squashed on Raw or whatever's going to happen. We know Rey's not winning the title. Let's be real here.
Not unless Cain Velasquez and Dominic end up getting involved somehow and distracting Brock Lesnar. That's the only way Rey's going to win this title or win this match, period.
I thought Survivor Series, and I think I said this in the videos before, should have been about brand superiority.
We talked about that, and I'm going to tell you what.
Brock, Bray,
and Adam. But I will tell you, me and him was right about that. On Friday night, we talked a little bit about it. We got the women going against the women.
Yeah,
we got the tag teams going against the tag teams. Man, we got some stuff going on. We're going to have the Survivor Series, I think, traditional. I don't know if it's going to be five, or I don't know if it's going to be 4. Because now I'm thinking, well, it can't be. Because the Undisputed Era is in that tag team thing. So I was thinking maybe it's going to have Adam Cole and Undisputed Era and Roderick Strong in there.
Plus, we still got the mid-card titles that need to be.
And I'm thinking Roderick Strong is going to be going against the Intercontinental Champion and U.S. Champion AJ Styles. So
yeah, my guess would be Adam Cole will be the leader of Team NXT, unless you're going to feed him the Fiend.
Because he's not. I'm thinking so too. Because I think Seth Rollins, they try to play it off where Seth Rollins won this match that happened on Monday Night Raw, which we'll get to that. Then Seth Rollins is going to be a part of the whole NXT deal, but that was not the case.
It'll probably be Seth Rollins, the Raw captain.
Yeah,
of course Roman Reigns, the SmackDown.
Exactly. Yep.
And then
you got Adam Cole for NXT.
Yeah, as the team captain.
Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, them guys will probably be involved.
Where's
in this
Gargano
big match.
been?
He's hurt. I'm hearing he's hurt. I don't know where that. No, he hasn't been around since Finn Balor put him out.
Yeah.
So
is it a storyline?
It might be a storyline thing because is it Finn Balor going to be on the NXT team? That's a good, who knows about that. But yeah, we're going to get right back down to this. Yeah, Brock Lesnar was the first thing that happened, and after that, we had a match in the middle of the ring with the WWE Tag Team Women's Champions, the Kabuki Warriors, going against Charlotte Flair and Natalya. And man, last couple of weeks, man, Charlotte and Natalya has been working good together. They defeated the Kabuki Warriors there. And that match was actually pretty good, dude. I actually thoroughly love watching Kairi Sane and Asuka go against Charlotte and Natalya. I gave it a 3.5, 4 stars for that. But I didn't think it was too bad, dude. I don't know.
I want to give the match about 4 stars, but I can't because of the result I don't agree with. I thought the Kabuki Warriors should have been booked to win. I don't know why they were booked to lose this.
I'm thinking this because see, now here's
or
another
DQ
thing.
finish, something
Right.
that.
Well, because Charlotte and Natty won last week, so that they put them against the tag team champions, non-title match. So if they will beat the tag team champions, maybe Natty and Charlotte will get a tag team title shot. But what are you going to do with the Survivor Series coming up? Who is the W?
There should be a women's team too, like a 5 versus 5 versus 5.
Or is it going to be Kabuki Warriors versus Tegan Knox and Rhea Ripley versus whoever's on SmackDown? Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, fire and desire.
Whatever, whatever they're going to do. Speaking of women, Alexa Bliss is hurt, man, again. So who knows when she's coming back? So Nikki Cross is all by herself once again, and that's a major hit to to the women's roster. Alexa Bliss, man, she can really do something big.
Absolutely.
Don't get me wrong though, Scarlett Bordeaux or Bordeaux, whatever her name, got signed to NXT, so she'll be coming in also. So that's another thing that happened. But man, it sucks by Alexa. I'm telling you, it really does.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Alexa fan. I am too.
I love her. I think she should be SmackDown Women's Champion over Bayley.
I think she should be SmackDown Women's Champion, NXT Champion, and Raw Champion, all combined in one. Besides, man, that's another story. Anyway, so next up, man, they went backstage. Brock Lesnar is looking for Rey Mysterio. He is on a tear. He's pissed. And Paul Heyman is back there, and man, it's just crazy crap that happened. So like I said, he took out Deal Madden. He's just looking for Rey. He's on tear. Rey shows up on screen, and he's talking nuts. So this is how we know that him and Brock is going to be going against each other for the WWE Championship. Which, like you said, I think it's going to be a squash match, not unless Cain Velasquez and Dominic get involved in this match somehow to turn it around. I don't know, dude. This is going to be a mess, crazy.
I'm just not into this story at all. I didn't want to see Cain Velasquez, and I didn't want to see Brock versus Rey. Rey has done some great things in his past. Right now, I don't think he's anything. I mean,
you want to talk about mid-carders? We talked about mid-carders earlier. Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy took place in the middle of the ring, and these two right here light the ring on fire, dude. I gave that match 4 stars, and man, I'm gonna tell you what, Buddy Murphy, my boy, he won the match, and that was an excellent match, dude. I love it. I give it 4 stars. I love Buddy Murphy.
These two guys, I hear Paul Heyman, who runs Raw conveniently, is huge behind it, and I see every reason why.
Exactly.
I wasn't a big fan of Cedric Alexander on 205 Live. I never really watched a lot of 205 Live, to be honest. But
the only reason why I watched 205 Live because I was hearing great things about Buddy going in there, and I watched it, a little bit of it.
The Super Showdown where Buddy Murphy won the title. That was
great,
phenomenal, and that made me a fan of Buddy Murphy.
Big time. Yes.
I always liked him with Blake and Murphy and Alexa too, though. So
that's true. Yeah, that's so true. That was great. But anyway, Buddy Murphy. There's no reason why this guy cannot get an IC title shot or a United States title shot or something.
I'd rather see him go against Brock Lesnar right now. Even though I know Buddy would probably lose.
But you know what? See, Brock is just too big of they made Brock too big of a name, dude. And a lot of people online on social media, you guys are talking, why are they not having a match between The Fiend and Brock Lesnar and Adam Cole?
I think creatively they'd be limited, is what it is.
There's no way they're going to do that.
You can't let The Fiend lose. Brock Lesnar probably doesn't want to lose. Adam Cole's probably the guy that doesn't give two shits.
And you know what they're going to do. They're going to squash Adam Cole, and then they're going to put fucking The Fiend versus Brock Lesnar in the ring together for about 10, 15 minutes while Adam Cole's outside hurting because he got the crap beat out of him. And this is going to be a shit back and forth between The Fiend and Brock Lesnar. There's not going to be a winner. So, you know, and speaking of that, who's The Fiend going to defend the title against at the Survivor Series? Is he going to be a part of it? Is he going to be a part of the team? That's another good question. I have no idea. I
probably am not expecting to see him on the show at all, and that's disappointing.
That is disappointing. It was funny though because I watched something on. If you guys go back and watch, if you guys do watch Backstage with Renee Young and Booker T, they had a segment with the Universal Champion showed up on Backstage, but of course he was in a Firefly Funhouse, and there was a funny segment. You guys got to go back and watch it. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. It's really funny. But yeah, it was entertaining. Bray Wyatt, he's just phenomenal. I love him. You know, but
how about King Corbin? I'd love to see The Fiend destroy King Corbin. How about that? I'm okay with that.
But King Corbin and The Fiend is probably one that both of them are probably top heels right now. One for SmackDown, or both of them on SmackDown.
Can you really consider The Fiend a heel though?
Yeah, not really. A lot of people was cheering him.
Everybody's behind that guy. So
exactly. You know what? That's like a Stone Cold Undertaker type feel.
Yeah.
You know, everybody loves The Fiend. Everybody loves Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is phenomenal. He's like if you put Mr. Rogers and Undertaker together and mix it all up. You know,
and then throw in Kane, like
right. And a little bit of Mankind, a little mixture of everybody going on there. But it's so funny, man. See that. Next up, man, Seth Rollins comes out to the ring, man, and he's talking about his loss to The Fiend.
What's he gonna do next?
Yeah, what's he gonna do next? You know, to me, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do next.
Yeah.
At the point in time when I had Saudi Arabia, I didn't give a shit what he did next because I was all for The Fiend to win that match, and of course he did. Now I don't know what Seth's gonna do, but I do know where they're leaning towards. But last night, or on Raw, Triple H came out and said that he wanted to put Seth. Or he wanted Seth to go back to NXT.
The first ever NXT champion?
Yeah, he's the first ever NXT champion. But the only way this happened, the Undisputed Era shows up at ringside. They get up on the apron. It looks like they're going to jump in the ring and beat up Seth, but that was not the case. They're trying to get Seth to join NXT. And I'm going to tell you what, man, the OC comes out. AJ Styles, Andrews, Gallows came out. They ran the Undisputed Era over the railing. But when they did that, then you had Damian Priest and Dominic Dijakovic come out.
Keith Lee.
Yeah, and they just all came out and they just started jumping on the Raw guys. So, and while that was going on outside the ring, nobody touched Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins was in the ring by himself.
Setting up, hey, maybe he is going to come over. You know, put doubt in your mind.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Everybody's like, okay, so NXT's not touching Seth Rollins, and they got all this chaos going outside the ring.
And then here's the problem with that: Seth Rollins did nothing to help the Raw superstars. So now you're going to run into the problem where if Seth Rollins is on Team Raw, does Raw trust him?
Dude, that's a good point. Well, Seth Rollins jumped ship come Survivor Series. Because more than likely, like Skippy said, he will probably be the captain of Team Raw. I guarantee you that. It's probably going to happen.
There's nobody else with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Speaking of that, where the hell is Aleister Black? I mean, come on, dude. Really? This dude is a phenomenal international superstar, and you got him on the sidelines doing stupid backstage segments.
I could see him being on like Team Raw. I think that'd be a good addition.
Where's Kevin Owens? Where the hell's KO? What the hell is going on here?
I know he didn't get stuck in Saudi Arabia and never went.
Yeah.
What is going on with some of these guys?
I don't understand what they're doing here. But I get they have to put some guys on the back burner so they can make this whole Survivor Series things work with SmackDown and NXT. And, because you got too many people right now. They're trying to get all three shows. But, we had a brand split.
And they're trying to, and then right now the goal is brand unity. Like, we want to be the superior brand. So almost all the feuds except for Brock and Ray seem to be out the window until after Survivor Series.
That's true. And you guys know what big pay-per-view is coming up after Survivor Series. Of course, you're going to have, what is it, TLC after in December, I think it is.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, TLC. But you guys know after that, man, it's a big one. One of the big ones, Royal Rumble. We all love the Royal Rumble. So what's going to happen, man? What matches are they going to do? And is NXT going to be part of the Royal Rumble? See?
Let me ask you this. NXT still gets its own pay-per-view specials.
Yeah.
How come Raw and SmackDown are still sharing? At some point, I think...
Because War Games is coming up still, guys, for NXT. Yeah. So that's a good point. Are they going to...
At some point, I think Raw and SmackDown need to go back to single-branded pay-per-views.
Or are they all three of them going to join shows? And is War Games going to be part of the main roster with NXT now? That'll do for some exciting matches, man. I'm telling you what. They brought back a lot of these old matches, like scaffold matches, and this is crazy off the wall.
I think Survivor Series, the match would be great. The traditional Survivor Series match in War Games. I think that'd be awesome. Dude. That would tear the house down.
Unbelievable.
That'd be a 10-star match on a 5-star rating. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, we all know how War Games was back in the day, and how NXT made War Games its own pay-per-view now, because NXT, every time they have it, it's phenomenal. It's like you said, it's 10 out of 5 to me.
Yeah.
I love it. So, and if you get all these main roster, well, now NXT's main roster now too, evidently. But if you get all like SmackDown and Raw superstars, man, we can make some good matches, man. Including the women are going to be in the first ever War Games. Are you serious, dude?
And what's interesting is that's before Survivor Series, right?
Is it? Is it the Saturday before?
We'll have to get the dates checked on this, but yeah.
It must be the Saturday before.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what it normally is.
Right, okay, so here we go. Now, we got next up, man, Andrade versus Zelina Vega. I'm sorry, Andrade and Zelina Vega going against Sin Cara and Catalina. I gave this match 3 stars. It was actually pretty good. 2.5, 3 stars. Andrade and Zelina Vega won the match. What do you think about that match?
I don't really care much for Sin Cara. I don't really care much for that woman.
I don't even know who the hell Catalina is, whoever she is. She must have came from AAA or
something. Lucha Libre.
Lucha Underground, something like that.
Big fan of Andrade and Zelina, though. Zelina's
absolutely
incredible.
Absolutely.
I don't know why she isn't being featured in women's competition, other than she's like 4 foot. But hey, Jaylee.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Some of the best women have been short.
Ember Moon, they're all good. Speaking of that, where's Ember Moon? That's what I'm saying.
She got hurt, remember?
I think she did get hurt, actually.
I think it was her kneecap.
Something like that. I don't know. Next up, you guys, Rusev and Bobby Lashley went against each other one-on-one in the middle of the ring, because they got their feud with the whole Lana and this 3 thing, divorcing Rusev. I don't know what's going on with that. I think the whole storyline is just stupid. It's getting out of control.
I think it was an attempt to go back to an edgier product, but it just, I'm done with it. Just let Rusev beat the shit out of Lashley and call it a day.
Drew McIntyre ends up interfering in the match, so it gives Rusev, of course, the win by disqualification. But when you have Drew out there, it wasn't even Bobby Lashley he took on. It was Drew McIntyre he took on. Bobby was supposed to be hurt.
Lashley interfered.
So Bobby interfered and got Drew McIntyre disqualified, and so Rusev won the match. Ricochet comes out for a save on that. So that was a little bit interesting.
A little bit of Team Hogan
versus Team Flair type deal happened in Saudi Arabia, yeah. But yeah, to me, like I said, I don't really care. I enjoy it. Plus it was DQ. I give it 2 stars.
Yeah,
if that.
Like Juan.
Yeah, whatever. Next up, man, you got a 6-man tag team match that took place between the OC, Alberto Carrillo, and the Street Profits. And I'm a big fan of all these guys, but the OC did pick up the victory, as well they should have, because you got the best tag team in the world, won the cup, and you got you guys champion together. But the Street Profits, don't get me wrong, they're a great team. Humberto's a new guy, so that's all right for him. They should have suffered this loss right here.
Probably, yeah.
So
the OC needs to have some credit to them in winning the best tag team in the world.
Absolutely.
They need to be pushed further.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that.
It seems like Gallows and Anderson specifically, every time they get a push, it just gets pulled out from underneath them.
3 stars.
Yeah.
That's what I gave it. So there you go with the OC. Good win from them guys. Next up was the Viking Raiders on against the East Hampton Polo Boys.
Who?
A couple Long Island boys. Remember back in the day what that kind of reminded me of Shane McMahon, Mean Street Posse.
Yeah.
Shane McMahon leading that. That was actually pretty funny. But it was a squash match. I give it 1 star. So there you go for that.
-3. I don't really.
Yeah. So, you know, because the only reason I give it 1 star is because Viking Raiders. I like them. They're pretty cool guys. I like watching
And
them.
as mentioned, we will get Viking Raiders versus the Revival versus Undisputed Era. So that should be.
That's a pretty good match. So I can't wait for that. Next up, you guys, NXT Championship on the line. Your main event. Seth Rollins going 1-on-1 against the NXT Champion Adam Cole. Enough said. Right there it was. For me, another 5-star match because Adam Cole and Seth Rollins tearing the house down. I loved it. I thought it was an awesome match, and these two really did do it. Man, what do you think about that, man? Whole match.
I gotta give it, I don't know, 4 stars simply because 1, a 5-star rating is pretty hard for me. 2, the result.
Was it DQ?
There was no clean finish, no.
Seth Rollins did win by disqualification because, of course, Undisputed Era came out, and here comes the rest of the NXT roster.
Here comes Raw, here comes NXT.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, the Raw guys, I mean, you had Zack Ryder, you had a bunch of people that you're just like, really? Ricochet, I mean,
so
that
you're
makes
gonna,
sense.
You're going to use No Way Jose. People that they don't use come out of woodwork, out of the blue guys. I mean,
R-Truth was out there, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, man, that is going to be your Raw review for...
I'll tell you what might have got 5 stars on this show.
What's that?
That damn suicide dive by Keith Lee just as the camera's about to cut out.
Dude, are you
That
serious?
big man should not
300
do
and
that.
something pound man jumping like that.
Absolutely.
Unnecessarily big, huge, awesome. Great to see that happen. But anyway, man, I want to thank you guys for joining me and Skippy right here for the Raw review. Next up, we'll have your AEW and your NXT reviews coming up this week. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little post notification button up there, the little bell button. Until next time, you're going to meet us right back here on the corner.